Hi, Hoskins family. I'm Sharice Blackman, the Executive Director of the Westside Community Land Trust. And I am sending this video recording today because I was not able to make it to your community meeting on tonight because I had a conflicting event that was happening at the same time. So it was really important to me, though, that I just touch base with you guys to provide an update, even if it's in video form, until we can meet again, which hopefully will be on or before your next community meeting. The Land Trust, the Westside Community Land Trust, is a nonprofit organization that was founded to combat gentrification and displacement in West Charlotte communities. Our mission is to create permanently affordable housing with community-centered development in West Charlotte and beyond. We were actually founded by neighbors just like you guys who live in a variety of different West Charlotte communities who noticed all the gentrification and the displacement and the changes that were happening in their neighborhoods, and they wanted to fight back against it. So they started hosting meetings, they started knocking on doors, and really organizing and doing some research. And they found the Community Land Trust model, which is one of the only models of its kind that allows for the permanent preservation of place and space for community benefit through a shared equity model. There's so much that I can share there to explain exactly how the model works and how we're able to work alongside residents like each of you to be able to preserve neighborhoods. I will definitely share that the next time we meet and when I'm in person. I have a whole PowerPoint deck and such to share with you guys. But today I wanted to touch base and provide an update on the acquisition within your community. I think you all are aware that there are about 35 units that a single landlord owns. The majority of that portfolio is within your neighborhood. They currently are serving as affordable rental units. They are occupied, and there are people and families living in those homes. Because the landlord decided to divest of his portfolio or to sell his entire portfolio, that created some risk for you guys. And Ms. Beverly reached out to us about acquiring these homes in order to preserve affordability there, to prevent displacement of the families that live within those homes, and to ensure that your community wasn't going to flip or change in a negative way, as it likely would if a market rate or for-profit developer was to be able to acquire that land space and these units within your neighborhood. So one thing about the Community Land Trust is we are rooted and grounded in community. We don't believe in prescribing solutions. We don't insert ourselves where we are not invited, and we do not do anything for residents without resident involvement. And so this is not the first time we've been asked by neighbors to make an acquisition or to preserve something. This is the first time in the Hoskins community. So we are excited to be able to come alongside each of you for this acquisition. Right now, this deal is about a $7.5 million deal. We've been in talks with the seller since mid-December, close to the end of December, and we are now getting to a place where we should be executing and signing our purchase and sale agreement to go under contract on those 35 homes, I'm sorry. It has definitely been a journey that I hope to be able to share more about on another day or when we're meeting in person. But I'm excited and grateful that we have the opportunity to actually be able to move forward with this deal. We plan to execute the contract within the next week or so. We have already received a commitment for $6 million towards the acquisition costs from the county. So we're working on getting our contracts and things in place for that. And that leaves us with a $1.5 million balance to satisfy. We have two partners that we are in talks with about that remaining balance. So I'm very confident that we will secure that. In the purchase and sale agreement, we have identified June the 15th as our closing date. So the plan is to close on or before June the 15th, and we will have funds secured prior to then for this acquisition. Our plan, which of course I would like to talk with you guys about a little bit more, but our plan in the short term is to keep these units as affordable rentals, honor the current rents that are there, make whatever necessary necessary repairs need to be made in each of the homes. And then in the long term, so over the next year or two, our goal will be to shift these homes to permanently affordable home ownership. And we would ideally like to work with the current tenants and the current residents to be able to purchase those homes. If those residents decide they do want to own the home, they do want to purchase it, we would set the sale price based on income, and we would complete a full renovation of the property to make it more of a home ownership unit. For that, we would have to raise some additional funds in addition to what we're spending for acquisition and the repairs, but we do think that that is doable. And of course, we want to talk with you guys about if that's something that you see as being beneficial to your community, and whether or not the individuals that live there, as we talk to them and engage with them, if that is something that they are interested in doing, is becoming a homeowner. And if they are, then we also have supports to be able to work with them to become home ownership ready. I think that essentially covers everything for now. We're still just moving through the contract phase. We've been in negotiations for some time. I would say that we're probably about 85-90% of the way there with this deal, and we're happy to be able to work with you guys in preserving these homes within your neighborhood. I know this was really quick. I was trying to stay within a 5-minute window, which I'm a little bit over now, but if you guys have any questions or any concerns, feel free to just ask Beverly for my contact information. She has my personal cell number as well as my email address, and so I'm willing to answer any questions that you guys may have. Again, I plan to see you all very soon, either at the March 21st meeting or before. I hope to be able to treat y'all to coffee or tea or small bites or whatever, and to be able to chit chat about the land trust, about this acquisition, and about how we can continue to partner together to continue to preserve our communities. Until then, be well. I know that you all are amazing and powerful and resilient and special and strong, and I cannot wait to meet each of you in person. See you soon, and have a great rest of the week. Bye-bye.